Hello, it's your professional sarcastic man and seeker of attention, Oz Chris, here with some Batman reviews. We had a few Batman titles coming out this week. So we had Detective Comics number 994, The Batman Who Laughs number 1 of 6. This is a miniseries, and the controversial Batman Damned, the second issue in this series. So we'll start off with Detective Comics. This is the start of Peter J. Tomasi's run, and it is the countdown to 1,000 issues. So another 6 issues, and we got the 1,000th issue. Although, to be fair, technically, wouldn't 1,075 be technically 1,000 issues? Because didn't Batman, actually start Detective Comics as number 75 or around the 70s, if I remember correctly? So I think that I'm wondering if they're going to do 2 anniversaries, though, like 1,000 issues of Detective Comics, and then 1,000 issues of actually, Batman, Detective Comics. So how did Tomasi start off with his run? He started off very well. I actually enjoyed this. It's a great start to his run. So the main premise starting off the story is that somebody has kidnapped and pretty much recreated Thomas and Martha Wayne, to the very detailed clothes, bone and facial structure, nail polish, jewelry, the ticket to the theater they were going to, all of it. And pretty much 3/4 of this book is actually a detective comic. You have Batman actually doing detective work, trying to find out the cause of death of these Thomas and Martha clones, lookalikes. You do have because it's corpses of his parents, made to look like the corpses of his parents. You do have Batman trying to not get too emotional with the case, as a few times when he's talking to Jim, he has to stop himself from saying my parents, as he says here. Camera quality is weird for some reason, but it says whoever killed these innocent people made sure they had the same foundational bone structure and ethnicity as Martha and Thomas Wayne. So so actual detective work is being done in Detective Comics. Good. I think that's something I've seen a lot of people complain about, that it just felt like another Batman title. Wasn't really Detective Comics. Where was the detective work? So that's the main start to this story. And then some giant creature attacks Leslie. Batman goes off to save her. And I'll leave it there as a good end. Definitely a good start to Tomasi's run. I left after Brian Edward Hill's run. That was a really good run as well. Robinson is hit or miss, and from seeing Nerdette's reviews on him, wasn't particularly a good run on Detective Comics. So I decided to just drop off it anyway and just jump back on with Tomasi. So I got lucky there, but now I'm back. I'm back on Detective Comics. Tomasi definitely nailed it with the start. Can't wait to read more from it. So definite recommend from me for Detective Comics number 994. So onto The Batman Who Laughs, number 1 of a 6-issue miniseries about the most popular of the Dark Knights. Obviously, because it's a Batman who became the Joker. Who honestly cares about a Batman who became the Flash, a giant knight, Doomsday, or a female Batman becoming a Batwoman, becoming a Aquawoman, Green Lantern Batman, Cyborg Batman. Honestly, of course, Joker Batman was going to get the main attention, obviously, and it was done very well in Dark Knight's Metal and in that Batman Who Laughs one shot during that event. So he's in his own mini-series, and it starts off with Bruce uncovering or discovering a version of himself, a Bruce Wayne, slightly older, from somewhere from the multiverse who's lived a happy life, had got married, had a daughter named May. I would have gone with Helena. As Batman says, May is the name I would have suggested to Selena if we ever had a daughter. Stop reminding us of the stop reminding us of the wedding that never happened, please. But May, I would have gone with Helena, not Helena. Helena, that would have been a good reference to, Earth 2. No, the original Earth 2, Helena Wayne, the daughter of Batman and Catwoman in that world. But Batman from the get-go knows that it's obviously the Batman Who Laughs. Who else would be bringing another version of Bruce Wayne to the Prime Earth? This is still technically Prime Earth. That was the New 52 designation for where the main DC continuity took place. So to Prime Earth, the main Earth, and he wasn't the only Bruce that he brought with him. He brought with him Punisher Batman, or the Grim Knight, as the police call him. And pretty much for a book that's called The Batman Who Laughs, The Batman Who Laughs is only in 2 pages, which I'm very disappointed in. This book is named after him. You would think that he has more to do with it in the start of an issue, but no. But I think they're going with the whole mystery, what he's doing. Bruce explains more about what this Batman is. He's an apex predator, as he says. He's a Batman with no morals, and a Batman who believes that he always wins. And I'll leave it there. There's a good kind of a twist at the end. So, the art is okay for the most part. Not particularly my favorite kind of art, but it was okay for the most part. I definitely love the cover. This cover is great. Although it's just a simple, almost headshot of just the Batman Who Laughs, with him just saying, "Miss me." It perfectly captures the creepiness of this joke Batman. So, despite the fact that the Batman Who Laughs only is in 2 pages of his own kind of mini-series, I did like it. So I'll wait and see how it goes with the second issue. So I definitely liked it. So on to Batman Damned. 100% Batawang free. So book 2 in the DC Black Label's Batman Damned. And as always, the art in this is just magnificent. Definitely, Bemerjo's art in this is amazing. Absolutely love the art in this. Very detailed, very almost gothic in a way, but definitely I love this story. So continuing on, Constantine and Batman go to search for clues to see if the Joker is really alive, and if not, did Batman really kill him or not? So they go to a cavern where we are introduced to, and we meet this world's version of Jason Blood, the host to the Etrigan the Demon. And this version, he's hip hop artist, since Etrigan can rhyme. So in this one, he's a hip hop artist, and he calls himself J Blood. So he does name Etrigan. He says, J Blood I am, in D-Man, be D-Man Etrigan. So what I'm assuming this Jason Blood he's just Jason Blood, but his moniker is Etrigan. Like his music moniker, his hip hop moniker is Etrigan, and he has himself look like a demon. He has small little horns above his eyebrows, and the glasses are kind of look similar to Etrigan's eyes. To be fair, he looks like he's cosplaying as a hip hop Don Flamingo from One Piece. It's okay. It's a kind of a nice little take on Jason and Etrigan. So they try to find out what happens. And fire erupts, and also I think this figure that seems to be haunting Batman is Enchantress. Just going off the whole moon symbols that are on her, and the or the resemblance to the Enchantress from the Suicide Squad film. So I'm gonna say it's this world's version of Enchantress that's haunting Batman for some reason. We're also introduced to what seems to be a version of the Spectre or Jim Corrigan, just going off the whole green coat, how the hood is designed to resemble like how the Spectre would wear it. So, and then it looks like, hey, look, the Joker is alive, except it isn't. It's someone else. And I'm gonna spoil it a little. It's not the Joker. It's Harley. So Joker is dead. She's very bummed about it, and she starts cosplaying as the Joker. And to counter the whole Batarang, Harley. It's very implied that Harley, before killing Batman, is going to rape him or have sex with him. Sure. I mean, I don't know. Pretty much, it is very much implied that she is going to, like, well, now, no more no's. No means yes, he would say, when he needed no to be yes. Let me unstrap you. It's going to be a bumpy ride. You killed him, so you need to die. A little death to haunt you. Harley, calm down. Please, stop it. But regardless, another good issue. Very much like it. I like how they just thought, oh, hey, Batman's Dick Grayson is too much, but Harley wanting to rape Batman or just have sex with him or whatever, that's A-okay. But it's supposed to be a much more darker, grimmer take on Batman. So, of course, stuff like that is going to pop up somehow, dark, grim. Of course, they're going to very violent and whatever. But regardless, I definitely like this issue. Another good issue. We only have one left. Well, I should say book. It's not an issue. Book 2. Definitely like book 2. Pick it up if you can. I know that it's going to be very limited because of how Batman Damned #1 was. So book 3. I'm going to make sure to pre-order. I pre-ordered this one, so I'd actually get a copy. Because I know Batman Damned #1 is hella expensive on like eBay. Like the prices I see them for, Jesus Christ. Just because you see the Batarang in there. But that is all for these Batman reviews. I would say pick up any of these threes, but I definitely recommend Detective Comics and Batman Damned Book 2. They were definitely good, definitely amazing. Stuff you definitely need to read. I will stop saying definitely now, and I will definitely end this review. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time.